let's do it. So JeffTV, I've been watching your content quite a bit. This is actually somebody who inspired me to start my Patreon account and strategy, and I've got a lot of feedback for you to help you improve your channel. So for everybody watching, JeffTV is a channel that is focused more or less on like comedy videos and shorts, and basically Jeff's appeal is that he's kind of a bit abrasive with his humor, maybe a slightly dark. He's a little bit twisted with the way that he kind of addresses things, and he goes like straight at you with his videos, and that is sort of his like appeal in terms of his personality. His most popular video is this one right here about how he got fired from Chipotle, and he's just keeping it 100 the whole video, and he has a really, really funny presentation style, and it's vlog style content. I think there's a lot that JeffTV can do to improve though, and I'm going to go ahead and go through that feedback right now to help you grow your channel, because I feel, Jeff, that you have a lot of potential because you have natural charisma and you have a natural storytelling ability, which you can't teach someone that. And the fact that you have that already means that it's all technical skills, it's all strategy at this point in order to get you to the next level in terms of your YouTube channel. So first things first, let's just go over kind of the basics for you. Jeff, I'm just going to call you regular Jeff, not two Jeffs. But right now, your banner on your channel is confusing to anyone who visits your channel. It looks like that's sort of an older name for your channel right here, and I can't really tell exactly what it is. So I think that you should update that banner, and I'll talk with you about your avatar as well, but you should update that banner to reflect your current branding, who you currently are. And I think that your banner should reflect you and your personality. Maybe just a clean image banner that's maybe just basically just like you making like a signature face, or you being like this, or whatever kind of personality trait you want to show in the banner with a professionally taken photograph of you. Get one of your friends to take a photo, maybe on a new iPhone. You can get a high quality photo and just make that banner feature you and your face. You are the brand, and this text up here with this generic background with skits and vlogs, I don't feel like that reflects what your true brand really is. So that's one piece of feedback right out the gate. While we're at it, I'll just skip down to my feedback about your avatar. So your avatar is a little bit difficult to see. And for those of you, let me make sure you can see it above my head here. Your avatar is a bit difficult to see right here. And it is you crossing your arms, and it's like a screenshot from you from your Chipotle vid, where you're kind of like acting salty, and you're kind of like, and you're showing your personality. I like that. However, it's really difficult for most users on their mobile device. They're going to be seeing this extremely tiny. They aren't going to really be able to see your face necessarily. So I think that your face with this avatar should be like 50 to 60% of the real estate on your avatar, and that would really help people identify what you look like and connect with your personality. I think that your face in the shot's actually pretty good. You're kind of half smiling, but like kind of defensive smiling, and that kind of reflects your personality. You just need that face to be much larger there. And another kind of branding piece of advice I have for you for your channel, I guess I'll just go through all of the branding items, and then we'll go into the specifics about your content. I think that overall, you should be rethinking the name of your channel, the name of your brand. Really quick, Not Shady, it's great to see you in chat. San Gali as well. Rubik's, awesome to see you. Hero also in chat. I'll be taking questions about how to grow your YouTube channel after this channel review for JeffTV. I'm going to be focusing on him first, though. Okay, here we go. So the name of your channel, JeffTV, a lot of people go with like whatever their URL happened to be for their channel, or like what the URL was that they secured across all of their different avenues. And I would highly recommend having your brand name just be your actual name. I don't know what your actual last name is, but I think that your channel should just be Jeff, whatever your actual last name is, unless it's extremely difficult to spell. That's something that you should seriously consider. JeffTV, I don't know. I guess it's kind of a funny sounding name, and maybe it reflects the comedy elements of your brand, but I'm concerned that it doesn't give people the right message as to what your channel is all about. Because I think your channel is really ultimately all about you and all about your storytelling. And that's why your avatar should be your face large. And that's why the name of your channel should just be your actual name. Don't worry about what your URL is. Don't worry about any of that stuff. When somebody just sees at a glance your channel, like on sidebar channels or on their mobile, just directly reflect what they're going to get. That'd be my kind of branding, my initial branding recommendations for you, for your channel. But let's go ahead and get into the other advice that I have for you. So like I mentioned earlier in this Chipotle video, I think the reason why this video is the most popular video that you have on your channel is because you excel at storytelling. That's like your superpower, I think. And I watched about 7 or 8 of your videos. And it just shows your pure, natural talent through this video. And so I think that you need to be doing more storytelling on your channel. And that's the way that you're going to be successful on YouTube. And there's going to be a couple things that you need to put into place to be able to do even better storytelling than you're doing right now to capture audiences. And a couple of those things you're already starting to ask me about. So one of those things is increasing your production quality. So you've asked me on Patreon, can you get a camera that under $250 or $300 in order to improve your quality? And the answer is absolutely you can, yes. And so the 2 options I was recommending, one of those options is the camera you're looking at right now. Now, I'm on a green screen right now, so you can't see all of the background, but this is a Logitech Brio camera that I'm looking at right now. As you can see, the clarity is pretty good, especially since I have 3-point lighting here during my live stream. And a Logitech Brio webcam will allow you to record 4K 30 FPS footage. That is really, really nice. And as you can see, the lensing's pretty nice. I can even bring my hand closer to the camera, and the detail's pretty good. And the auto settings are as good as a webcam's going to be. But the clarity is in place, at a pretty decent proximity with this webcam. This is an option for you under $200. If you want to continue to do content like this piece of content, where you're going to be in your room and you're going to be like in a stationary location, delivering jokes directly to the camera, which is what like the majority of your content is here. It's like you in your room delivering jokes to the camera with edits. If you want to keep that format, get a webcam. A webcam will be perfectly fine, but be sure that you couple some lighting along with it. Otherwise, it's not going to work properly. Like I have one front light in front of me. Watch what happens when I turn off this front light. My quality decreases significantly. I only have these side lights. You can barely see the detail in my face. And I think that purchasing a decent front light will help you out in a significant way in increasing your quality. Because right now, the walls in the background of your videos, let me pull your video back up here. The walls in the background of your videos are brighter than you are. So it casts lots of shadows over your face, and it basically takes away from the primary appeal of your videos, which is your personality and the content that you're delivering direct to camera. So keep that in mind. Getting a camera $250 or lower and going with a lighting option like I was suggesting, like newer lights that are about $150, would increase your video quality and your appeal tenfold, instantly. You'd look crystal clear on camera. People would be able to see this guy's a pro, and they'd actually be able to watch you for an extended period of time. So I think that kind of production quality is definitely holding back your success, and I'm glad that you're already looking into that. Now, I gave you another suggestion, and I'll go ahead and pull it up here on Amazon, I suppose, of getting a mobile option for your videos. So a lot of your videos right now are in your room. And if you are going to be focusing and you're going to be taking my suggestion on, storytelling, it's going to be difficult for you to kind of come up with stories all the time to deliver direct to camera while you're in your bedroom. So I highly recommend, if you can kind of afford a little bit more money, going with the GoPro option that I told you about. This GoPro right here, it's got a monitor on the back. It comes with some accessories, and then there's this killer accessory kit right here that I was recommending to you that you can grab that will allow you to take this thing on the road, go film on campus, go film in restaurants, go film on the streets, and go on an adventure. I think that that would be the ultimate version of your content. Coming up with a funny concept and then going on an adventure and recording the story of you going on that adventure. I think a GoPro camera will allow you to do that. It's got chest mounting, head mounting, it's got tripod, it's got selfie cam. This kit is only like 21 bucks to have all of these options. It's got wrist mounting. This would allow you, I think, to take your storytelling game and your comedy game to the next level because you could take it on the road. So seriously consider this hardware. I think it'll unlock a lot of creative opportunities for you to grow your channel. And I already told you about your channel name. Let me just show you an example of kind of what I'm talking about. This is one of my friends. His name is also Jeff. And Jeff is a YouTuber. And he's actually one of the people that co-founded TGN with me. And let me pull up his channel for you. He has a similar appeal as you in that he does direct-to-camera comedy videos and what have you, but he's been doing this for a long time, and he's kind of figured out his groove. And recently, he started re-uploading on his channel. As you can see, his views are pretty decent. And what he'll do is film kind of on-the-go vlog-type videos while he's out on an adventure. And so let me just share with you like one adventure video. I think this is one. No, this is not an adventure video. Sorry, give me a second. Luckiest catches in my Pokemon Go career. So he goes like out on the road. He tells a story here. It's like such and such at night. He's recording himself playing Pokemon Go here on his phone while while he has a camera like a GoPro, something that he can take on the road. And then let me show you what he does after that. Then he's on the streets, he's talking direct to camera, he's telling the story of what's happening in real time in real life, and kind of pairing that with a concept of what that adventure is that he's going out to go do. And so I think that this kind of concept could work really, really well for you. Take a look at some of Jeff Fang's content, and I think that you can get some inspiration for what you can do on the road for your content. So I'm going to link that channel in chat for you right now, JeffJeffTV. To take a look at Jeff Fang, because I feel like he's maybe a kind of next level version or next level inspiration of what your content can become. Cool. And everybody who's joining chat, thank you so much for joining me on the live stream. Right after I finish kind of JeffTV's initial little mini channel review, I'm reviewing his channel right now because he was my first patron, and I want to make sure I give him and the other 2 patrons I've got so far some extra love on this live stream. Once I finish this channel review, I'm going to start just hitting some questions for a few minutes. So please ask me questions as soon as I prompt that in just a few moments. But I have a couple more pieces of feedback for you, Jeff, to keep in mind. So recently, you started uploading these 26-second and 30-second videos on your channel just to see how they do. And this one, the Papa John's one, got 2,000 views. Obviously, it got some downvotes because you're making a joke about the N-word in a controversial topic. I thought the video was pretty funny. Generally speaking, though, this kind of content that is like under a minute, it is not for YouTube. It's just not for YouTube. It's way better for socials. And so I have maybe, I think, what might be a mind-bending piece of advice for you for this type of content. I don't know about it's mind-bending, but it's not mind-bending, but it's game-changing piece of content that I think, or a piece of advice that can help you grow. Your direct-to-camera stuff, your comedy stuff, I think that you should seriously consider putting that content onto IGTV. You have a vertical format. You know, you're a single guy talking direct to camera. Very seriously consider IGTV. People have not become the king of IGTV yet. I was talking to one of my coworkers recently, and she had a fantastic idea of comedians, stand-up comedians, and what have you, should be taking advantage of IGTV because IGTV is a vertical format video. And so that's the perfect format for stand-up comedians and comedians of all types to do storytelling direct to camera. And IGTV is going to have monetization in January 2019. And so there, if you start building an audience right now on IGTV, once that monetization kicks in, you could be the king of comedy or one of the biggest kings of comedy on IGTV. Whereas on YouTube, it's going to be much more difficult for you to get traction with those shorter type videos. So I would very seriously consider putting the shorter type videos on IGTV and investing time into that platform because you're relatively small on YouTube right now. So what do you have to lose? I think that you should seriously take that piece of feedback into consideration. Take a look at IGTV and think about comedy shorts that you could be doing on IGTV. You could crush. People that figured out Vine, for example, early ended up dominating Vine. And people that figure out IGTV and what formats and what type of content end up working on IGTV. By the way, if you guys aren't familiar, IGTV is Instagram's new video platform. They have almost 1 billion users on there every month. So it's pretty freaking big. It's like half the size of YouTube. If you figure out IGTV today and you start to get traction there and you get ahead of everybody else that's kind of waiting to see what happens with IGTV, that could be a massive growth opportunity for you.